City University of Hong Kong is an international university which emphasizes the integration of research and teaching. The university promotes diversified, cross-cultural studies through various educational programs. To promote our educational vision, City University of Hong Kong produced a series called Beyond Boundaries, Dialogue with Presidents of World's Leading Educational Institutions. Professor Wei Guo, President of City University of Hong Kong, talks to presidents of universities and principals of high schools around the world, exploring each other's strengths and looking forward to the future direction of educational development. Ludwig Maximilians Universität München, also referred to as University of Munich or LMU, is one of Germany's top universities and one of the oldest universities in Europe. It was founded in Ingolstadt in 1472 and moved to Munich in 1826. This 550-year-old university has produced a total of 28 Nobel Prize winners among its faculty members and alumni. The university specifically lists 14 Nobel Prize-winning faculty members. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen was the first winner of Nobel Prize in Physics in 1901 for his discovery of X-rays. This selfless scientist not only donated his Nobel Prize reward to research, but also refused to patent his invention. In the 2022 Times Higher Education World University Rankings, LMU Munich was ranked 32nd, the first in Germany. And in the 2023 QS World University Rankings, it was ranked 59th. In addition to the main campus at Geschwister-Scholl-Platz, LMU Munich has its departments and research institutes spread throughout the city of Munich. Its high-tech campus in Grossadern houses the world-renowned Medical Center, Biology Center, and departments of Pharmacy and Chemistry. In research, the university pays attention to basic research, while actively carrying out applied research and knowledge transfer. Since 2010, it has filed 223 patent applications and founded 91 spin-off companies. In 2020, it received a total of 308 million euros in sponsored research grants. Today, we are honored to invite the president of LMU Munich, Professor Bernd Huber, to share his experience and visions. Professor Wei Guo, president of City University of Hong Kong, is well known for his research on the reliability of electronic systems and nuclear energy. In his early years, he worked at Bell Laboratories in the United States, who held the position of department head and dean of the School of Engineering in an American university, and was conferred academicians in various countries. Professor Wei Guo has served as the president of City U for more than 10 years. His philosophy of education is summarized in the lyrics of the City U anthem, which he wrote, "Learn and question beyond boundaries." Professor Wei Guo has also published several books about education. He is particularly concerned about the challenges facing contemporary education around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to introduce a world-renowned university to you today. It is Ludwig Maximilian University of Munich. The university is often referred to as University of Munich. It is one of the top universities in Germany and in the world as well. Today, we are honored to invite Professor Bernd Hubert, President of the university, to share with you his experience and the visions. President Hubert, good to talk to you here. What has contributed to such achievements in the past history of the university?
Well, I think I agree. We have shown a strong performance in terms of research and education. We are a very successful academic institution, and of course, one always has to think, what are the achievements and how did you accomplish this? And the achievements concern both research and education. We have made numerous contributions to academic and scientific progress. We are also, of course, one of the most important higher education institutions in Germany, and you can see this from just one number. Each year we have about 5,000 graduates who leave the university and work in various areas of society and of the economy. What are the reasons or the key factors for this success? Basically, I will always say these are four factors which are really important in this respect. The first one, and probably the most important one, these are the people at LMU. These are our academics, these are the students, these are the young researchers, and of course all the other people working in the staff of the university. People are a key factor. The second one is the campus of the university. Of course, we have very attractive facilities, and we always expanding in this respect and extending these campus facilities. The third point are investments. This concerns the infrastructure, but also that we are continuously going in research and continuously invest in research and try to identify new attractive fields of research. That is the third one, and of course there's a fourth factor, and these are our partners. These are all these partners in the area of Munich. There's a technical universities, there are numerous higher education research institutions like Helmholtz, like Max Planck. There are numerous companies like Siemens, like, for example, the Munich Re or the Allianz insurance company. And of course, there are also international partners like the universities in Hong Kong. We are collaborating closely in many respects.
With over 500 years of history, LMU Munich is one of the top universities in Germany. The university always values talent recruitment and training. It provides an optimal teaching environment and research support to young scholars, enabling them to drive the development of LMU Munich.
We all know that in order to move forward on top of the 4 elements, you need good leadership like you. I call it you need to have the right mindset to lead the university to fulfill those 4 requirements that you mentioned. Among those 4, certainly, people is the most important one. How do you attract faculty to LMU in such a very competitive world? How you attract those people of different ages?
What we try to do as at LMU is to attract people at all stages of careers, at all ages, and make an attractive offer. And let me just give a little bit of overview how our recruitment instruments at LMU look like. The first one is, of course, we advertise professorial positions like most universities, but we also have direct recruitment instruments where we directly approach attractive candidates at the universities. We have specific programs for young researchers, which are very important. For example, if you get a grant from a leading research institution, we offer young researchers professorships, even if we have not to fill any particular vacant position. Therefore, that's hiring young and attractive people for our university. And this is therefore various instruments which we use. In addition, it is very important that you make attractive offers in terms of course, personal salary. You also have to make an attractive package in terms of resources for researchers and educators. And in addition, you also may have to offer support measures. For example, we have specific programs for young researchers which are concentrated at our Center for Advanced Studies. We have specific programs, for example, where young researchers also can develop their educational skills. We have a specific center for people management which does this. Therefore, there are numerous services and support measures which complement our offers, and all this creates an attractive environment for researchers and professors, and that's the key building stones of our recruitment strategies. But it's also very clear that we are highly interested in retaining particularly productive scholars and academics at our university. What we can do in this respect, if they get an attractive offer from another university, is always that we try to arrange a package in terms of personal salary, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of investment, which is so attractive that we can convince this scholar or this academic to stay with Munich.
We all know that a German educational system has been the leading one in the whole world for many years. In fact, today, the American way, in my opinion, is quite advanced and perhaps the best. But they actually learned from German system many years ago, like Johns Hopkins University. But it seems that the American higher education system has been learned by many people. What's your opinion on that? How is that system interact with the classical German system?
The first one is that we have a relatively egalitarian system of higher education. Therefore, we have universities and polytechniques which offer a relatively comparable degree of quality, which is very good, I think, in many respects. But it's also very clear that we have not so many outstanding world-class institutions like Harvard or Stanford, but we have a very relatively good quality or very high quality of higher education in Germany and offer the same level at nearly all of the higher education institutions. Therefore, it does not matter whether you have an education, let's say, from LMU or from a university in Berlin or from a university in like Heidelberg or Göttingen, and roughly it's always the same quality. This is very different in the United States. It clearly depends on at which university you attend. If you go to Harvard or Stanford, that's a lot different than if you go to one of the smaller university or smaller college somewhere in the Midwest. Therefore, that's one crucial difference between the German and the US system. The other difference is that Germany does not have tuition fees, which therefore you do not have to pay any tuition in Germany. That's to a certain extent an advantage for German universities. Of course, it first means that our graduates do not leave the university with large amounts of debt like it happens in the United States. It's also, of course, a certain disadvantage because this source of revenue is not available for German universities.
Today we're talking about globalization, and any wisdom that you have to look at globalization in terms of, let's say, the academic trend that universities should pay more attention to it.
Well, of course, we have this trend for globalization all over the world, and that's part. Of course, of the objectives of our university, that we will really become a truly international university. That's part of our program, and you have several factors which are important that you are really an internationally competitive and internationally open university. The first one is you have to make sure that you always identify new attractive academic subjects and make them available for your university and succeed in this respect. That's one factor. You have to adapt to new situations, for example, which means that you have need programs for digitalization at your university. You also have all these issues about diversity, and to adapt to all this, that makes sure that you really can handle the challenges of globalization.
I noticed that about a year ago, LMU and the Technical University of Munich, you have worked on one Munich Strategy Forum. When I heard this news, I think it's just like when we use the chopsticks. When you have two pieces, it makes you both very strong. I assume the purpose is to add a little bit more strength to these two universities. Any specific goals you want to achieve, and how much have you achieved? Any suggestion you can give to the other people to share?
I like this metaphor with the two chopsticks. That's very nice.
Okay.
Well, what is the idea behind this One Munich Strategy Forum? First, let me say that we have many collaborations between the technical university and our university, particularly in the areas of science and medicine. What we try to do with the One Munich Strategy Forum is that we try to identify new fields of, in the area of, particularly in the area of science, new fields of research which might be attractive for our universities for future collaborations and future investments, and therefore it's this kind of screening which we do, what we try to do there, and we screen various areas of research, and then we invest a certain amount of money and try to find out whether this is potentially attractive for our university. That's the idea behind this One Munich Strategy Forum. It's also important, it's not an exclusive program between our university. There are also, this program is also open for other partners, like for example the Helmholtz organization for health research in Munich. It's potentially also open for the Max Planck Institutes and for other partners. And therefore, we're not only using 2 chopsticks, there are more chopsticks involved, so to say.
That's great. As an outstanding academic leader, you have shared with us your vision, your experiences and the challenges, and also share with us what the future will be like. And the program you have developed in such a first-class university in Germany. I mean, there are a lot for us to learn. We really appreciate the opportunity to carry this conversation with you. Thank you very much again.
Okay.
You take care.
Best wishes to Hong Kong.
In the next episode, President Wei Kuo of City University of Hong Kong will visit the University of British Columbia in Canada. With outstanding academic and research achievements, the university's alumni and faculty have been awarded 8 Nobel Prizes. The University of British Columbia has also ranked in the top 50 in major international university rankings.